Happy Easter from Veterans Memorial Park in McHenry, Illinois. Actually, it's officially Monday now. Looks like the purple light is currently out. And I suspect fairly shortly we'll have a red, white, and blue theme for Memorial Day and 4th of July. And before you know it, the Pearl Street Market will be back. We have a little construction going on here. I actually have no idea what they're doing, but I know the flagpole's on the ground. So if you remember, about a month ago, we had our annual Shamrocks the Fox St. Patrick's Day event at Miller Point Park off Riverside Drive. And you may remember me telling you in that vlog that this place was never going to be the same again. Well, take a look at this. No food booths, no music tents, not even any bouncy houses. And that is because I'm super excited to announce that this is the first of what will likely be many vlogs covering the future of Miller Point Park and the Riverwalk. And here you go. The McHenry Riverwalk Shops is coming soon to Miller Point Park. Some big things are coming to the McHenry Riverwalk. And you can follow the progress over on Facebook. So, quick little summary of what is going on. The big thing is that they are creating these little temporary pop-up shops for local businesses to sell their stuff in. Those shops are going to be in this area right here, where those bouncy houses were, and a few parking spaces right next to the bridge. But that's not all, folks. They're also completely renovating Miller Point Park. Highlights of which include a splash pad and an outdoor musical auditorium somewhere over where the gazebo currently is. Unfortunately, getting to the Riverwalk and the bridge is a little bit of a chore now, unless you head over to Green Street. You still can walk over by the Riverwalk, but unless you feel like going to Green Street, the best bet is to head over to the Elm Street Bridge. This little cutoff right over here. And let's not forget, with all this excitement over at Miller Point Park, that the final phase of the expansion of the McHenry Riverwalk, this section here, is expected to begin this summer. Obviously, nothing has been done yet. All right, here we go. Yeah, it looks really weird to see this fencing and construction here, but I'm pretty excited for the future. One of the big questions on my mind is what is going to happen to the gazebo. But from what I understand, the plan is to put a permanent stage right in this area that they can use to host concerts throughout the summer and for special community events, including Shamrocks the Fox and Fiesta Days. This really doesn't surprise me much, though. Even since the time that I've moved up here, they've been really pushing to host musical events at Miller Point Park. I think they even had a few somewhat well-known country acts up here. I'm pretty excited that pretty soon I'm going to be able to walk from my house and support these temporary local businesses. And what the idea is that these pop-up temporary shops do well. We support the businesses. They like the community. And hopefully they open up a permanent shop in one of the many empty storefronts in our business districts. Still have access to this little beach. The fire globes have unfortunately been off since the ending of the Sham Rocks the Fox event, where the fire globes were actually lit with a fire, and the construction immediately began. So I have no clue if they're going to be back on at any point. They moved this shop over here. They also have this temporary fencing up here. My guess is to make sure no construction material gets into the creek. And here's the first time we can actually see the construction site without fencing in the way. And again, this is the area where the pop-up shops are going to go. I may be mistaken, but I believe they plan to have the pop-up shops up by this summer. So they will probably have these pop-up shops up and running while they continue to work on the construction over at Miller Point Park. But we'll see. That's why this is going to be a series of vlogs over at Memories by Wayne. This is where we are going to end our late night McHenry Riverwalk update for today. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for many updates to come. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for watching.